Hey, good morning. Merry Christmas. How is it happening at your end? This is me reaching you live today, the 23rd day of December 2019. How are you preparing for Christmas? Once again, my name is Rosy I'm here on this episode 4 of our Success Journey. Success Journey with Rosy, episode 4, captioned Money Mindset Monday. Hi, Adeze. Thank you for watching me live. Let me know where you're watching me from. I'm reaching you live from Owerri, Imo State, and the atmosphere here is so beautiful. Christmas is smelling. Christmas is in the air already. Everyone is getting ready. People that are traveling, they are getting ready. Christmas chicken and rice, everything is smelling everywhere. So I'm so happy to be reaching you live today. Hello, Favor. Thank you for watching me live. Let me know where you're reaching me from, and I'll give you a shout out. Wow. So it's another beautiful episode today on this series, Success Journey with Rosy. So today we are still reviewing this book, Secret of the Millionaire Mind by Harv T. Eker, where Harv took his time to state the different ways the rich think that is different from the way the poor think. I would like to state that when we are talking about rich and poor, we are actually not talking about the money you have in your bank accounts. We are talking about the mindset. We are talking about the habits, because that is where it starts from. First of all, you have to be rich in your mindset before it will reflect in your bank account. So when we're talking about the rich and the poor, don't feel that, what is she talking about? Is she trying to condemn the poor? No. We're talking about the mindset. Someone can actually be broke now, which is a temporary situation. And when if that person has a rich mindset and the person is working towards changing his situation, you will see that it's just a matter of time and everything will change. So today we are going to be talking about the next 3 ways that the rich think differently from the poor. We have discussed 6 different ways in our previous episodes. So today we are going to be looking at 3 other ways that the rich differ from the poor. So the first way that we're looking at today says that the rich associate with other successful and positive people, while the poor associate with other unsuccessful and negative people. You know, someone said that birds of the same feather flock together. When the rich man sees someone who is successful, someone who has succeeded in something, what happens? The rich man admires that person. The rich man, the one that is rich in mindset and habits, he tries to model how the person behaves. He tries to think like the person. But when a poor man sees someone who is succeeding at anything, instead of him to be happy for that person, instead of him to try to emulate what that person is doing, what does he do? He despises the person. He criticizes, he condemns the person, he even mocks the person, and he tries to pull the person down to his level. And because he's doing that, he cannot learn from that person, because he cannot learn from someone that you despise. So this is actually how the rich differ from the poor. When a rich man sees that someone has succeeded in something that he wants to also succeed in, what does he do? He feels motivated. He feels inspired. He feels that if someone has done it, that means I can do it. And what does he do? He goes out of his way and tries to make that person his friend. He tries to become a close associate of that person, so that he will be able to be looking at the person, following the person, knowing how the person thinks, how the person behaves. Because the truth is that if you do what that successful person is doing, both in action and mindset, the chances of you getting the same result as that person is very high. But most times people don't know it. They think that by becoming jealous, envious at someone who has succeeded in something that you want to succeed in will help them, not knowing that they are acting out of ignorance. So the best thing is to change that mindset. When you see someone who is succeeding at anything, and that is exactly what you would want, please go and make that person your friend. Find out the person's secrets. Know how the person is doing it so that you can also do it. So that is one other way that the rich differ from the poor. Hello, Uje Ebuziem. Thank you for watching me live. How are you preparing for Christmas? Please let me know where you're watching me from so that I can be sure that you're hearing me, and I'll give you a shout out. Wow. So the next way that the rich differ from the poor is that the rich man, he promotes his values and his virtues. He welcomes it. But the poor man feels that promotion and selling is beneath him. Hi, Mama Sally. How are you doing? How is worry? Please let me know if you can hear me so I can give you a shout out. So, the rich man, he welcomes promotion and selling. When we're talking about promotion, we're not talking about promotion at the office. Rather, we're talking about, when you're promoting your services, you're promoting your products, you're promoting yourself. That's what we're talking about. So the rich man, he welcomes promotion. Hi, Mama. Thank you for joining me live. How are you doing? So the rich man, he welcomes promotion and selling. Even if he doesn't know it, he goes out of his way. He tries to learn it. But you see the poor man. Oh, thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. I'm so glad. Thank God you can hear me. So, but the poor man, on the other hand, feels that selling and promotion is beneath him. He feels that he is bigger than that. He shouldn't be seen selling or promoting anything. And because of that, he remains broke and unfulfilled. But the rich man, on the other hand, knows that without promotion, without promoting his business, he cannot create a large income. Even if you are a representative of a company and you don't promote what that company is selling, you don't promote their services, you don't promote their products, how do you expect to create a large income? That reminds me of what someone said. Hi, Janet. Thank you for watching me live. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Someone said that doing a business without an advert is like winking at a lady in the dark. You are the only one that know what you are doing. The lady is not seeing you. She does not even know that you are winking at her. So you are winking at her. So that is the same way when you are doing a business and you are not promoting it. Okay, Mama, you said the greatest difference between the rich and poor is mindset. Beautiful is mindset. It starts from the mind. But many people don't know it. The mindset. There's a rich mindset and there's a poor mindset. And that's what we're talking about today. So you see that the rich man, he welcomes promotion. Even if you're an employee in an office and you do not want to sell yourself, you don't want to promote your virtues, how will your bosses know that you are capable of some kind of assignments that they can actually hand it over to you? So if you have a problem with promoting yourself, promoting your services or your products, you see that another colleague of yours who does not have any problem with that will bypass you on the corporate ladder. I would like to add that I did not always know this. I must admit that. I did not always know that because I was thinking that by you remaining quiet, staying in your little corner is being a good person. And I just want to thank God that He took me through this personal development journey, and it has exposed me and opened my eyes to so many things And by the grace of God, I'm going to make sure I train my children in the right way so that they won't have any problem with promoting themselves and their services. If someone is telling you come and do a business, you won't have to sell, please run away from that person, because the person does not have your good at hand. Because selling is one skill that if you develop it, you can succeed at anything. If you learn how to sell, there is no way you can be jobless in your life. So if someone is trying to psych you, hype things and telling you don't have to sell, just come. Tell that person that you want to sell, because rich people sell. It's only poor people that have problems with selling. The rich, they sell. Okay, so there are actually a number of reasons why some people feel that they shouldn't sell. I want us to look at some of those reasons as I have discussed in this book. Number one, someone tried selling to you in the past, and even when you told the person no, and the person was still pushing, the person was too pushy, and you detested that, and because of that you feel that it's not my thing, I cannot sell. All these salespeople that will go about pushing their products on people, and even when you tell them no, they are still trying to sell. So because of that, you don't want to have anything to do with selling. You can actually make a difference. You can actually come into the world of selling and create a difference and let people know that they don't have to be pushy when they are doing it, that there's a way they can do it, and they will promote their value, and people will see what they have to sell and will come and buy from them. So you can make a difference. Don't let the past control you. Then another reason why some people hate selling and promotion is what we call parental programming, past parental programming. Some people, they were told that is it polite to toot your own horn, that you should just remain quiet, you don't have to show yourself, just be quiet. So they grew up with that. But the question is, by remaining quiet, hello Pastor Dan, thank you for watching me live. Let me know where you're watching me from and I'll give you a shout out. Hello Juliet Oparaji, thank you for watching me live. Let me know where you're watching me from and I'll give you a shout out. Merry Christmas to you all. So because of the way their parents brought them up, their parents told them that just remain in your little corner, don't make noise, So because of that, they have a problem with promoting themselves. They have a problem with promoting their values, and they remain in their little corner. That is in the past. Remember, you cannot pay your bills with that. You can't do a business without promoting it. So you have to come out and promote. And then, another reason why some people have issues with promoting and selling, maybe they have tried selling something in the past and someone told them no. Maybe this fear of rejection, someone rejected their offer and they took it personal, and because of that they have a problem with selling. Thank you, Pastor Dan. Thank you for watching the world of internet. Wow. So because someone told them no in the past, they feel so bad, and because they felt bad in the past, they let that control them, and because they are allowing that control them, they have vowed that they will never have anything to do with selling in their lives again. But when you take part in any course about selling, okay, Juliet, thank you so much. How is Abba? How is the breeze over there? How are you preparing for Christmas? I'll come and eat my rice. Make sure you keep it, please. So, because someone told them no in the past, they have a problem with promotion. They don't want to promote again. The rich knows that. They know that someone telling you no is not about you. It's about that person that told you no. So that person might have told you no because of several reasons. Maybe the person needs more information, or maybe the person needs to think about it, or maybe it's not the right timing in that person's life. So you don't have to take it personal and you feel that I cannot sell because someone told me no. That's not the way of the rich. Remember, we're talking about the rich in mind and habits, not necessarily about your bank account. But when you start practicing how to be rich in mind and habits, you will see that it will translate to your bank account. And before you know it, you have money in your bank account. So that will take us to the next step. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you so much. So that will take us to the next step. that the way the rich think differently from the poor, which is that the rich, they are always bigger than their problems, while the poor man is always smaller than his problems. Funny, right? The rich man, because he has taken time to groom himself, to develop himself, so he is now much bigger than the problems that would have knocked him down. But because the poor man shrinks away from problems, he tries to avoid problems, he doesn't want to have anything to do with problems, what happens? He doesn't stretch himself. He remains small. And because he remains small, any little problem that comes knocks him down. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. So any problem that comes knocks him down. Hello, Rosemary. Where are you watching me from? Let me know and I'll give you a shout out. So, have said that being rich is not a stroll in the park. The journey to wealth is fraught with traps and pitfalls. That is why many people avoid it. Many people don't want to have the headache and the hassles that come with being rich. And because they are trying to avoid it, what happens? They end up with the greatest problem of all, which is they become broke and they live unfulfilled life. Because they are trying to avoid the challenges that come with being rich. But the truth is that whether you are a poor man or a rich man, problems will come, whether you like it or not. As far as you are still breathing on this earth, there will always be problems. It will come. So there's no point running away from problems. The best thing anyone can do for himself or herself is to develop himself or herself. So that when problems come, those problems that could have knocked you down, because you have grown yourself. Let's say you are a level 10 person and a problem of level 5 comes to you. What happens? Because you have groomed yourself to reach level 10, when a problem of level 5 comes to you, it won't be like a problem. Let's say you have 100k in your account and you have a problem of 5k. Is it a problem? It's not a problem because you can comfortably take care of it. So that is how the rich differ from the poor. Hello, Wisdom. Thank you for watching me live. Let me know where you're watching me from, please, and I will give you a shout out. So, have said that we should see ourselves as container. You should see yourself as a container. And, you yourself, I, Rosy, am a container for wealth. So the wealth that will come into me depends on my capacity. Let's say I am 100 liters capacity. What can I contain? I can only contain 100 liters wealth, right? Assuming I have 200 liters wealth, I just bump into it accidentally. What will happen? I bump into 200 liters wealth, and I as a person am just 100 liters. By the time it fills to 100 liters, the excess will spill all over the place and it will be wasted. You get? So the excess will spill all over the place because I am just a 100 liters container. So for me to be able to contain and accommodate 200 liters, what do I have to do? I have to grow myself to reach 200 liters. And by the time I reach 200 liters, I'll be able to attract more wealth because nature abhors vacuum. When there is a vacuum, nature will do everything to make sure that vacuum is filled up. So you see that you are being at an advantage by grooming yourself. That's the best thing. Don't let anyone tell you, come here, there's more money, and you're running after money. Please, stop it. Stop running after money. Run after self-development. Develop yourself. And when you develop yourself, what happens? Money will come, you attract more money, and it will stay. Jim Rohn said that success is attractive. You don't have to pursue success. Don't run after it. Just become a person of success. And when you become a person of success, what happens? You attract success. And as you attract success, it will come, it will stay with you. The other day we discussed about lottery winners. You see them, they will just hit money because they have not developed themselves to become the people that can handle such amount of money, what happens? They lose that money even faster than they made it. They lose it. So if we know these things, we know that there's no point running after money. You are doing a business and someone tells you there's more money here, please come. And you are running after it. As you are running after money, what happens? Money is also running away from you because you have not groomed yourself, you have not developed yourself. So the rich, instead of focusing on problems, what do they focus on? They focus on solution. They are solution oriented. But you see the poor man, he'll be busy whining, complaining, being bitter. Instead of the poor man to waste his energy whining and complaining, what does he do? He sits down calmly, he thinks about what he can do for it to be a solution to that problem that is standing in his way. So this is another way that the rich differ from the poor. So I would like to quickly do a recap of these 3 ways that the rich think differently from the poor. The first one, we said that the rich man looks for other successful and rich people and he associates with them, while the poor man mingles with unsuccessful and negative people. The second one is that a rich man, he likes promotion and selling. The rich man knows that selling is life, while the poor man hates selling. The poor man feels that selling is beneath him. But the truth is that even if you have the best products and people don't know about those products, you cannot sell it. So having a high and mighty attitude about selling cannot help anyone. And the rich man, the rich in mindset, understands that. So he doesn't have any problem with selling. I would like to add, do you know that Jesus in the Bible, Jesus Christ, the Son of God, is the chief seller? Yes, Jesus went about looking for his disciples. He didn't have any problem with looking for the people he would work with. That's selling. He went out looking for his disciples and he found them and he brought them in. So even our pastors, when you check out the pastors that are really making it, you see that they are chief sellers, they are chief promoters. Because as a leader, you must promote. All leaders are excellent, all great leaders are excellent promoters. Even the president of the United States, for him to be a president and for him to keep succeeding, he has to sell his ideas to other people. He has to sell his ideas to the Congress. He has to sell his ideas to even his own party for those ideas to be implemented. So assuming he doesn't know how to sell his ideas, what do you think will happen to him? He won't be a president for long. So you see that it's a good thing for you to develop the selling skill. It's very necessary. And then, talking about selling again, there's this best-selling author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, that's Robert Kiyosaki. Robert said that he's known as the best-selling author, not a best writing author. Assuming he knows how to write and he doesn't know how to sell, there will be a problem. And he said that the success of every business, irrespective of whatever the business is, depends on selling. So if you don't know how to sell, there's a problem. You need to go and know how to sell, because that is what will push you out in the marketplace and make you to be outstanding. And then the third one that we talked about, we said that the rich man is always bigger than his problems, while the poor man is always smaller than his problem. Why? Because the rich man is solution oriented. He focuses on solution. He does not run away from problems. When problems come, he digs in his heel, looks for a way to find solution. If he doesn't know, he will research. He'll go and do a research and he will know how to handle it. But the poor man, when he sees problem, what does he do? He runs away. And because he's running away, he ends up having the greatest problem of all. He becomes broke and he lives an unfulfilled life. And he keeps whining all through his life. So which one would you choose? To have a rich mindset or a poor mindset? I would like to know. Please drop in the comment section. Let me know. Please, if you watched me live for the first time today, please comment new and I will give you a shout out. If you watch this as a replay, comment replay and I'll give you a shout out also. In case you know someone who might benefit from this, feel very free, please, to share. And when you share it, please comment shared. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Success Journey with Rosy, captioned Money Mindset Monday. I hope you have found value in this. I want to add once again that I didn't always know this. I started my personal development journey 2.5 years ago after I started my beauty business, and it changed the game for me. And since then, it has been wonderful. Hello, Olomachi Emeka. Thank you for watching me live. Thank you so much. So, I would like you to join me once again on Wednesday in our next episode, captioned Wealthy Wednesday. Meet you at the top. Thank you.